Hello and welcome to Disney Matter, where we talk about all things Disney. From Adventureland to Zurg, we take a deep dive into that vault and beyond with a few good friends and maybe a stick or two by our side. As usual, I'm your host Jack and I'm joined by myself. It's quite lonely right now, all these empty rooms. I'm just watching the hours go by. Yes, we're kind of back to when they have a full upload schedule. I need to talk about that. Well, because we recorded those first episodes that came out in September back in, that was May. We had a bit of a break where I was trying to work out where I wanted to go with this. But I've got a kind of idea how I want to take the podcast forward. And it's time for the big update. The upload schedule will be the second and last Tuesday of each month. So you have at least 2 episodes and maybe a sprinkle of bonus episodes in between that. Just however we feel, but we'll have 2 larger episodes each month and I'm excited to share those. If you also noticed on Twitter, we have a new thing we've started praising. Last time we had a big joke of the Epcot ball. You know what Epcot is, Lena?
It's the big, golf ball looking thing?
Yes, the big golf ball! Which we taught Lena about the glorious spaceship Earth and how it's a giant Epcot ball. We just keep saying Epcot ball. Golf ball. It's the massive golf ball in the middle of the park, and we have now set obsession with this ball. And I say this as oh yeah, this is the joke, but we in personal chats, we would just stop talking, we just can't stop talking about the Epcot ball. And that's, I would say, it's goal of the podcast. You have other podcasts, like Annual Pass, I would say Annual Pass highly suggest to go check out those guys. Those guys are doing amazing work. But they are oh yeah, get them to Tokyo. Get us to the Epcot ball. That's our goal. We're going to get hopefully something to do with the Epcot ball on this podcast in the future. Anyway, let's get straight to the main theme of this podcast. Usually we have some news and all that, but it's just me, so why don't we get straight to the matter about the 50th anniversary. We've had so much. The 50th anniversary was just there on the 1st of October, but unlike the last few years where it's just been a single anniversary, this will be done for an entire year. Epcot is also celebrating its 38th anniversary. When it comes to all the news that's coming up, I'm only going to be talking about things that are opening on or for the anniversary. So we could count the Tron attraction that's coming to the Magic Kingdom as an anniversary ride, but I won't do that because I don't see it really theming towards the anniversary, unlike a few that opened directly for the anniversaries. We've got tons of merch and food, a lot of limited edition merch, and the whole theme is iridescent, or iridescent. Yeah, it's ears, Mickey ears, yeah. So that'll be the main theme, and you'll see that around the park. Best place I suggest for if you want to get quick merch, this is my personal quick tip, go to the World of Disney in Disney Springs. It's going to be much more quieter there to find the merch you would find in the parks. This is, usually you go to Disney Springs at the end of the day, or maybe you spend a day just relaxing and have that as a wee shopping day. We're going to go through all the parks. This is not including the water parks because they haven't yet to reopen. All 4 of the main theme parks are getting something called the Beacons of Magic projection shows. The different icons of the park will be lit up and animate using projection magic. Magic Kingdom's castle, Epcot, I was about to say Epcot Ball, no, it's Spaceship Earth, Animal Kingdom's Tree of Life and Hollywood Studios' Tower of Terror will all be getting this Beacon of Magic. What I find weird about the Hollywood Studios is it's not the Chinese theatre, which is kind of become the icon of the park. It became the icon of the park after the Sorcerer's Hat, which was honestly a bit of a gaudy, but I loved it. But it's weird how they're now having the Tower of Terror as the main focal point, even though it's the only It's going to be the only icon of a park that's not directly in the middle of the park. Speaking of Hollywood Studios, it's not getting much for the anniversary, but it's getting what all the other parks are getting, and it's the anniversary statues. Each park is getting these golden statues to commemorate the 50th anniversary. Those statues being for Hollywood Studios, Edna Mode and Frozone from The Incredibles, BB-8 and R2-D2 from Star Wars, Flounder and Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, Joe Gardner from Soul, and Bo Peep and Woody from Toy Story. Next up we have Animal Kingdom, which has a ton more to say. First up, let's go for the statues. Bambi and Thumper from Bambi, Timon, Pumbaa and Simba from The Lion King, Nemo and Dory from Finding Nemo are all getting statues.
For your safety and the safety of others, please be sure to use the designated walkways and refrain from climbing over or walking on the benches as an exit appears.
The new daytime show is Disney Kite Tales. As it says on the website, hearts and imaginations will soar as an elaborate three-dimensional kites and incredible wind catchers dance through the air to the beat of beloved Disney songs during this high-flying performance at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. There's two shows, one based on The Lion King and one based on The Jungle Book. However, this show, I'm kind of waited to see the crowd reaction to some of the shows. I've yet to watch any of the upcoming these shows. I want to experience it for the first time myself. However, this show has had a habit of some of the kites crashing. So you got this amazing thing of you have Mufasa who's crashed into the audience, and you've got Baloo stuck in a bush. It's great of trying to catch some prickly pear, but it's not a great reception. But I think that kind of thing, like, oh, is it going to crash? Is it going to crash? Kind of morbid curiosity is, I think, bringing a lot of people. What I've seen in the show is quite an interesting show. If you do want to go check out this, it is performing in the Discovery River Theatre. Check that out and see if you can see a kite crash.
It will be a community of tomorrow that will never be completed, but will always be introducing and testing and demonstrating new materials and new systems. And Epcot will always be a showcase to the world for the ingenuity and imagination of American free enterprise.
Heading over to Epcot, a lot is coming to Epcot. Yeah, you see what I did there? Let's begin with the statues. Figment from Journey into Imagination, Olaf and Bruni from Frozen, Pao and Heihei from Moana, Rocket and Baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, and Miguel and Dante from Coco are all getting statues. The landscape in front of Spaceship Earth, the prismatic pylon fountain is just added. Oh, I'm just so excited about this because it looks amazing. And they've added in a brand new feature that the lights now change depending on what monorail colour passes it. So if a blue monorail passes it, it changes to blue, and I'm so excited for that. Remy's Rad 2 Adventure opened on the same day as it's on the anniversary of the 1st of October. And the new attraction came with it is the La Crêperie de Paris, which sells different crepes. The ride, I don't want to get into. I might do that. We might do another episode based on Ratatouille, but it is based on the Disneyland Paris attraction. Harmonious, the new fireworks, is the giant archway we've seen for ages since way before lockdown. We've seen this idea of this giant Stargate in the centre of World Showcase. It's a combination of floating giant screens, moving fountains, lights, pyrotechnics and lasers in a 360 view. Enter amazing worlds inspired by Moana, Aladdin, Coco, Brave, The Lion King, Mulan, The Princess and the Frog and other classic stories. Colourful images and effects dance and change as Harmonious weaves a familiar Disney music and stories together, replacing the temporary show called Epcot Forever, which became... Personally, I watched the show recently and I'm slightly disappointed that it didn't stay for longer, because it was a perfect thing of showing like the entirety of old Epcot, because you had one little spark from the Journey into Imagination, which is, so far I'm still avoiding all reviews for Attraction Harmonious. I have seen some not favourable things, but I just want to see it for myself.
And to the talents, the dedication, and the loyalty of the entire Disney organization that made Walt Disney's dream come true.
A lot is coming to the Magic Kingdom, but again, we're only focusing on the anniversary stuff rather than the openings, because I could mention Tron and just like the new Splash Mountain that's meant to be coming, but let's just focus on the anniversary stuff because this is a ton already. The Magic Kingdom's castle, Cinderella's castle, has got a brand new colour scheme with a 50th anniversary medallion right in the front, and it looks stunning. It's got the kind of the colours they're using for the iridescent, and we've got brand new fireworks called Disney Enchantment. Be swept up in a world of wonder, filled with friendship, love and fun as you watch this nighttime spectacular unfold, inspiring everyone to believe in magic. Disney Enchantment will feature captivating Disney music, enhanced lighting and stunning fireworks, and first time projection effects to extend from the castle down Main Street, USA at the Magic Kingdom Park. Like, this is kind of looks huge because like projection last time for Happily Ever After was just the castle. So it's interesting to see like they're extending it down Main Street, so like more people will be able to just not like, so you no longer just have to stand at castle, you could just stand down Main Street. Which I don't know how I feel getting rid of Happily Ever After. I never got a chance to see Wishes, even though I was there when Wishes was performing, but I want to see Happily Ever After, and it just hit me. It was so beautiful. I'm still wanting to see this new show to judge it fairly, but it's a shame this is at the cost of Happily Ever After. We also have Mickey Celebration Cavalcade, which is another cavalcade what they've been doing recently. Instead of like the characters like walking down the street and like high fives and all that, they'll just be on in different like floats, and you just go down and like wave and all that instead of doing meet and greets. That'll be the way you'll see the characters, kind of to encourage social distancing and all that jazz. And now we're I think we're not going to be seeing many cavalcades, as now we're getting the characters return to meet and greets, but there was some I really liked. You had the animals in the Animal Kingdom where they went down the river, so you go hey, and like you actually wave down, and that looked amazing. This cavalcade plays the anthem of the celebration of the 50th anniversary called The Magic is Calling. And finally, let's end these many statues the Magic Kingdom's getting. Let's see if we can do this in one breath. Lady and Tramp, Timothy the Mouse alongside Dumbo, Poe and Piglet from the Winnie the Pooh series, Tinkerbell, Gus and Jack from the Cinderella. We got Stitch, Abu from Aladdin, Orange Bird, Cheshire and the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, Cogsworth and Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast, Pinocchio, Chip and Dale, Damon and Daisy. Oh, almost had it. Almost. Chip and Dale, Donald and Daisy, Goofy and Pluto, and Minnie and Mickey. The main ones, the Chip and Dale to Minnie and Mickey, will all be found in like near the castle. And I'm more excited for Stitch. We're getting Stitch that actually appears. He is, and the one I've just managed to remember, he is facing his old ride, the Stitch's Great Escape, which is slightly bittersweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland has now ended its normal operating day.
That is all we have today. It might be a little shorter episode, but I'm excited for what the future holds for this podcast. Make sure to share us. We've got a Twitter and Instagram, and yeah. Anyway, remember, if it's a matter, make sure it's a Disney matter. See you all later.